It's Kyle from Board with Video Games at Cyclocross, CYCOCROSS, and I decided to take a moment. I'm going to do a brief unboxing for you. I will say there is no plan for this. This is completely spur of the moment, so I apologize for audio quality, all of those good things. I'm literally using my phone on a makeshift tripod. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this Astro C40 TR controller. This is one of the officially licensed PlayStation controllers to kind of try to compete, I guess, with the Xbox Elite controller. I have one of those as well. Boop, boop, boop. I play with the 2 paddles. I'm not a 4-paddle fan, so I do have an Xbox Elite, and it's a great controller. I really enjoy it. On PlayStation, I've been using a SCUF for a long time. So here's my SCUF, the Infinity 4PS. I will say I do like this controller, but as you can see, it is showing its age. I've had this thing for quite a while. And while I do like it, these back triggers, this is probably my 4th or 5th set of them. They break pretty regularly, which is really unfortunate. And obviously warranty doesn't cover that at this point anymore because I've had this controller for a number of years. So this controller has done me a lot of good, played a lot of games with it. It just is at the point where it needs to be replaced. The button response and all that good stuff is not where it needs to be anymore. So when Astro announced they were gonna come out with a new controller for PlayStation, I said, hey, why not? Let's go ahead and order one. It arrived today. So I figured we'd go through a brief unboxing for you. Here's the box, the Astro TR-C40. The thing that's kind of neat about this is it does have adjustable or movable or configurable, if you would, stick placement. So if you prefer the offset sticks, you can do that. If you prefer the PlayStation version of symmetrical, you can do that as well. So that's kind of what they're talking about there. So we'll go ahead and jump into this guy here. Got my handy dandy kitchen knife that I don't really use for cooking, so don't worry. Not a big deal there. Go ahead and open this guy up. So there's what we have going on here. Nice some PlayStation symbols on the back. Looks like there's a little piece of tape already there. That's already broken. I guess that's an okay thing. We'll see what happens. Whole bunch of books, all that good stuff. Nice to look at carrying case. Very stiff zipper on said carrying case. And there we have the controller itself. Initial impressions, it's big. It definitely feels larger than a lot of the other controllers that are out there for PlayStation. It's heavier too. Heavier than my SCUF, not quite as heavy as the Xbox Elite controller is. Again, if you notice, they have buttons instead of paddles on the back, which I'm kind of excited to try out. Initial feel is good. Everything from a form factor feels really nice. So, yeah, I mean, all the same buttons are there. That is technically the touchpad right here in the middle. You got your share button, your options button, and then obviously you have your D-pad, your analog sticks, PlayStation symbols. Yeah, so initial impression, feels are good. Feels hefty, it feels solid, like it feels like a really quality made controller. Just from that point of view. Let's see what else we got in here. So we got some tools for doing some work to make some changes or adjustments to the specifications that you'd like. There's the USB dongle, so that's there for you because the controller can be, I think is always wireless or can be wireless. And then obviously the wired for the controller. So overall, initial impressions out of the box, pretty happy with it. It's a good looking controller. It feels good in the hand. I'm really excited to go ahead and give this a whirl. I'll definitely talk about it more on Board with Video Games. But yeah, those initial impressions for the Astro C40 TR, so far so good. We'll give it a whirl and we'll let you know what it's like once I played with it. Thanks so much. We really appreciate it.